And I said, it looks fucking shit. I said, you're leaving your house, and I said, you got these fucking black lines going right the way down the pavement.
Yeah, they don't give a shit. But I say, I'm wondering, because obviously it's not cheap, I'm guessing. I don't know how much it's going to cost. And I'm wondering...
Well, it's funny because the only service provider at the minute that can offer this fucking whopping internet is Virgin. Sky can't do it, BT can't do it. It's only Virgin for us. And I'm not fucking paying that.
Don't know who's getting it for us.
There's fucking bollocks as well about banning Sunday driving.
Don't get me started. It's just, you know, it feels like you just want to leave the country.
I know.
It really does.
I said that to my missus. I said, if Sunak gets into power, I said, I am fucking leaving.
He won't get into power, and even if he does, as I said, it don't matter who gets in, because when it comes to the election time next year, because that's all it is in a year's time, unless they've done something miraculous, they're out.
Yeah. Yeah, Sunday driving. So what they're planning on doing now, okay, is reducing speed limits on the motorway on Sundays to 60. Okay. But then get this, so they want to ban Sunday driving at the same time. So what's the point of having a reduced speed limit on a fucking Sunday? If you're already banned from driving on a Sunday. They think people don't want to go out and people, you know, people don't work. They think people don't work Monday to Saturday and they want to spend time with
Sam, I already know exactly what this is all about. They want people to cycle and walk.
Oh yeah.
Except if you don't work near where you cycle and walk, it's fucking pointless.
Yeah.
Maybe they all just think that we're all just, you know, just waiting for. I don't know. It just. Like I said, with the network thing, they're all going, oh yes, because we want everyone to be working from home and doing this lot and having high-speed network. And I really hope in a weird way that when they come up with this high-speed network and it costs shit amount of money, right, that nobody gets it. I mean, there will be some, but I hope that hardly anybody gets it, you know? And when they go, well, when they say, well, here we go, it's for you people, and then everyone just goes, oh, we're not having it, what are they going to do? They'll be like, well, this isn't supposed to be happening, everyone's supposed to be jumping for joy. It's like, well, we don't want it. No. How much is our current internet, for example, say £50? How much is this one going to cost? Oh, this one's going to cost you 150. Right, well, you can fuck off then.
Well, at the minute, you know the fuel costs at the minute. Back and forth to work at the minute, every day costs me £10 now. £10 back and forth to work every day.
Yep. Well,
isn't it? And do you think it's funny with with the scheme at the minute to get rid of all diesel and petrol cars by 2035, and they're doing all this shit?
Yeah.
It's because they don't want people to fucking travel to work.
It's 2030.
2030.
Everything's 2030 because that is the Agenda 21, I believe it is. It's the UN one. Basically, it was written years and years and years ago, back in the dawn of time. It was done years ago, and basically it's supposed to have certain SDGs where you're supposed to meet that sort of criteria to basically eradicate loads of stuff. So everyone's spending shitloads of money to do this. Whether or not it's going to happen doesn't really matter. So everyone's spending all this money to eradicate disease and shit like that.
Because
Yeah.
because it's like, in the way, I find it funny at the same time, is that we had COVID, okay, for the last 2 years, made people work from home. So first started it, people not travelling to work. So that's the first thing there. Or what happens when you make people work from home? Second then is them going, oh shit, we get like 50p per litre on fuel.
Yep.
If we ban that by 2030, we were going to get rest staff from. I tell you what, because everybody can have electric cars, we put the gas and electric prices up. It all links in. It all links in.
The interesting thing as well with it all is, at the moment, electricity is electric cars are the ones that everyone's dashing out again, right? Because they're tax free.
I can't do anything fucking worse.
I know, but because they're tax free with certain things. Except for when they realise that they're losing money with not bit. Oh, so many.
Yeah, I just think they're fucking out of their minds.
It's a bit hairy on this beef flag, Sam, so that's why I'm not speaking that much.
Yeah, no, I'm on it as well. But I just find it suspicious of how they want all this done by 2030, and then in a space of 2 years, then it's like, well, no, we want people to work from home, we don't want to drive, we want to get this Sunday driving thing in. Because of that, people won't be using fuel, so we need to make the money elsewhere. I tell you what, we'll put the gas prices up.
Yeah. Well, what I was going to say about electric cars is, at the moment, when you get an electric car, you don't have to pay tax on it. I can guarantee you one thing: they will put tax on that soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. As soon as people are not buying these cars, they'll go, you know what, we're not having that. We need money. Let's tax all these electric cars. And that's the other thing, right? They're electric. We're not using petrol. Where does electricity come from at the moment?
Yeah, petrol stations. Fucking...
No, I don't mean that. How do they make it?
Well, yeah, it's greenhouse fossil fuels as well.
Yes, exactly. It all comes from gas, and that's how you make electricity. You burn gas.
Yeah, and I'd like to know as well how the fucking car is made in a factory where there's fucking fossil fuels. So they're not fucking zero emission, are they?
Far from it.
No, it'd be some fucking scam, don't it? It'd be something like, oh, because your vehicle was made in this year, because there was this emissions, you need to fucking pay this amount per year. It'd be some fucking bollocks like that.
Yeah. Because I can guarantee as well, this is the other thing, all the electric cars that they're charging at home, with the electric prices going up, hello?
Yeah. You'll be seeing any bugger fucking charging their cars at home.
Well, yeah, but when they start charging their cars at home...
It's bad enough fucking putting a fan on, it costs 12p an hour.
Exactly, and it's all going to shoot up. Strange enough, British Gas, I was telling me last about this, it says I got an email from British Gas saying to me that because of all the gas prices, to go on to a fixed price.
No, don't.
No, I know. So I was like, because I said this, and she says, hang on a minute, and I says, yeah, what's the catch? That's what we were both thinking. There's no way on earth they would offer this suggestion for free. For nothing. And I says, well, apparently I would have to pay double of what I'm already paying
Yeah.
for a start.
Because my fixed rate ended in June, and all the fixed rate offers that I got with mine, I was be looking about £270 a month minimum. £270 a month then, which worked out per year about 3,900. I went to standard variable rate per month was 155, which was just under £2,000 per year. So no fucking brainer, I'm going on to that one for the time being.
Just never ending, innit? But when like I say, when I looked at it, I was like, but would have to pay double. But then it says, and then when the prices go up, you'll be safe. And I thought, okay, so I looked into it a bit more, and there was
paying for the fucking max then in the fixed
I know.
rate.
So I looked at the article from the Daily Mail, Mirror from last year. Yes, it was last year, 2020, December. And it was saying that British Gas sent out loads of these letters back then, urging people again to get this fixed rate, and they were telling people, was the Mirror and everyone else, do not do it. So then I looked at it, and this other website, and it told me a bit more about fixed rate as a whole, and it said yes, there's good things and bad things with it, but the thing is the fact that you have your, what is it now, your the price doesn't go up, but your bill can do, because obviously you're using your gas and electricity. And then, oh, I'm an order. Sam, where have you gone? You're not squad leader.
Oh, the time I've been switched. I fucking don't know.
No, you've not.
No, for star. No, you're squad leader now.
If somebody must have asked for squad leader.
Yeah.
Anyway, so where the hell was I in my discussion? I forgot where I was.
You're about the fixed rates.
Oh yeah. And so it said that just because your gas bill will go up, your units won't. So I thought, okay, and then it said if the prices come down, yes, if you want to switch you can do, but it'll cost you a fortune.
Yeah.
If you don't, and you think it's okay, I'll stay on this because I'm just going to stay on it, then you won't take an advantage of anyone that's the prices are all coming down. So because she was like saying, do they know something we don't know? You know, that's what she was saying. Did they know something that?
Yeah, in a way that it's gonna probably come down, but because you're on this fucking fixed rate for like 2 years.
Yep.
So you have to keep paying that rate. Yeah, it's a load of bollocks. It's a load of bollocks.
So I haven't gone for it.
I'm staying on variable rate at the minute.
And yes, I know the price will go up, but then it'll go up.
But then you think the fixed rates then, the fixed rates at the minute are like 3.9. So if you went to a fixed rate now, you'd be paying fucking extortionate money.
Yeah, exactly.
You might as well try and save that extra £100 a month.
Yeah. It's double. It's.
I mean, I'm in credit with my fucking gas and electric at the minute. I'm in fucking loads of credit.
Well, with me, they They told me I was paying too little, so they upped it up to 130 a month. So I told her about that, so she could pay a bit extra towards me, because I pay out my bill, my account, if you know what I mean. So she gives me half. And then it was literally when they said that, I got I checked my bank account because I was just curious what it was looking like, and I got this £190 I thought, from British Gas. I thought, what's this? They've given me a rebate. And I was like, wait, I'm paying too little, then you give me £200 back.
A rebate.
And it's like, that don't make any sense.
No, because literally everything comes to my account.
Yeah.
It's all me, unfortunately, and yeah, but lucky enough because I've been on direct debit fixed rate for, I've always been fixed for the last 4 or 5 years. I've accumulated fucking in credit on my account. So, like, for instance, my electric, I'm £200 in credit, and my gas, I'm £500 in credit. So there are the £600 in credit there.
Exactly.
Yeah, dire times, dire times.
Ain't it just?
And as you said, the government just fucking worry about who's the fucking next to sit their ass in the chair.
Again, and I hate to be a conspiracy theorist, but it seems a bit coincidental that they decide to pull this shit just before the bloody prices go up.
Yeah.
You know, and you kind of think, hang on a minute. You know, now that we've decided they're doing this, are they doing it just for misdirection so they can? I don't know. I get like this sometimes. It just pisses me off.
The thing is, I because on YouTube, like Sky News, they do highlights of these debates, like highlights of them. So they only like narrow them down to like 10-15 minutes, if that, instead of it being an hour or so long. And I was thinking, not once in that debate have they talked about the fucking energy crisis.
No, they don't.
Because I was like, at one moment, Martin Lewis is saying that people will be paying about £500 per month, which is a fucking mortgage repayment on fucking gas and electric.
Exactly. But they don't care about that. They keep harping on about this tax thing. It's like, yeah, fine, whatever, I don't care. But the main thing that's causing people disarray at the moment is one thing: gas and electric. That's it.
Yeah.
And the petrol at the pumps.
Yeah.
And when someone goes,
because no offense, but why should it cost me fucking £300 a month to travel back and forth to work?
It's
that's just back and forth to work.
Yeah.
No other trips.
It's when you then get Sonic going, you say you need help at the petrol pumps. I put a 5p stamp duty on it, and it's like 5p. I don't even notice, but as soon as you did that, they upped it by 30p.
By the 5p again.
Yeah. So it's just like, you know.
It's like, in a way, what they need to do, right? Like, to be honest, if I was PM, okay, I'm not fucking Chancellor or anything like that. What they need to do is cut the 20% VAT from it.
Yep.
And then instead of it being 50p per litre per tax in a way, so 50 pence tax per litre, it needs to be something like fucking 20 or 30. Straight away, you've wiped out 50 pence.
Well, they won't do that.
No, they won't. No.
I don't know. It just annoys me. I've no idea who I want in. I mean, we've got Richie and Sunak, Trussell Sunak. Which we're buggered either way.
Because, like, I was thinking, my missus, I was like, do you know what? I said, I think for the next general election, I said, I'm just going to vote Labour for something different.
This is what people will do. This is why they voted Conservatives when Boris got it, because they wanted something different. They wanted some change, and that's why they voted for him. And they're not going to get that with whoever it is that gets it. No way on this planet.
No, like in a way, I know by the sounds of it, by his speeches, Keir Starmer is quite passionate about this cost of living crisis, of how he wants to help working families, not just necessarily the vulnerable people, but the households like you, me, you know, that has got to scrape through each month. You know, you just think like, I mean, to be honest, would Sunak fucking know how much a carton of milk costs these days? Probably not.
No.
He hasn't got a fucking clue.
Well, they're all rich. Majority of them are all rich. That's the thing with the politicians. I'm so debating not to vote. I mean, people say if you don't vote, you don't get a choice. And it's like, well, I've not got a fucking choice anyway, because the thing is, right, and this happens all the time, they have a manifesto. Whoop-de-fucking do. And what does that manifesto mean? It means, well, that's what they're going to go with. And it's like, no, they don't. What they do is they get into power. They get rid of that, yeah. They get rid of that thing. And they say, oh, we can't because of this, we can't do that, we can't do that, we can't do this. And this is the other sneaky thing that they do. You probably noticed it. Like, the election's 2023, I think. And they come along and go, by 2024 we're going to do this. And you think, 2024 you say, oh yes, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, we're going to remove this, we're going to sort this out. 2024, when it's a different parliament. It can even be, it could be the same prime minister, but it'd be a different parliament.
Well, they were like that when they questioned Boris when he promised about his 50 new hospitals.
Yeah, I know. Well, he probably put the nightingales in those. And it's like when he says, I promise, I put 10,000 more police on the street. It's like, yeah, but you just got rid of them all. Yeah.
Tell you what, we'll reduce tax, but then there's going to be less police on the street. But however, we will add a further 10,000 police officers.
Yeah. It doesn't really work that well, you know.
You know, I don't need to be a math magician to work out that doesn't fucking add up.
But they think it does. They think it does. They think, oh well, we're putting on more people, whatever, blah blah blah.
Do you know, I am convinced at the minute, because my pay is being re-looked at the minute now, because NHS workers, police officers are getting an extra like £1,600 to £1,900 per year. Because of the staff handbook, mine gets re-looked at as well.
Alright, so you might get a pay.
So it looks like I'm getting a pay rise at some point. When that would be, I don't know. It's in negotiation with our union, this, that and the other. However, I am convinced, because like at the minute now, like, what is the salary for you to be taxed at 40%? Isn't it like 40,000?
Something like that, something
like that. So I'm not far from that fucking bracket. I'm convinced for them to get more money back, they'd be like, hang on a minute, public sector worker, so if we bump them up to that bracket of 40% tax, they'd be paying 40% tax, which means that we'd be funding that sector on less of a budget.
Exactly.
I'm convinced, because no offense, but why wouldn't you?
Yeah, if you can find easy money, go for it.
Because, you know, why wouldn't you? Like, for instance, like, hang on a minute, this person's only £1,000 away from being taxed at 40%. So if we ump their salary by 1,000, so they come out with that 20% bracket of paying tax, and they pay 40%, and because it's public sector, they'll pay an extra 20% on what they get taxed on.
Yeah, I know. It's so shitty. Anyway, that is me, and I'm just going to watch my stats come up.
That went quite quick, actually. It was only about half hour, 40 minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah, how it should be. Have a look
I
at
got a couple of ribbons. Oh, a lot of medic ones.
I only got
29.
how many ribbons?
29 ribbons.
64.
Oh, fucking hell. Well, you were second.
I know. Oh, how good to end on a high like that.
I'm not sure when I'm on next. Hang on, let's have a look.